I don't think we can be satisfied with the preparations. I don't think we can, and in our debriefs we're going to have to reflect that. The first game, I thought, reflected that. I think we looked a little bit sluggish. I think with our attacking play, we weren't in sync. So the second game against Namibia, and Namibia now have played 4 friendly games, and we've just got a half against Ghana and then the game against Ivory Coast. I thought we did quite well against Namibia. Our attacking play was much better, and the result could have been bigger. So then we've got Morocco, knowing that probably a point is going to be enough for us, but we don't want to go out and play for a 0-0. But as the game develops, it goes from being an even game to the last 15-20 minutes played in our half of the field. And they played well because Morocco are a good team. And that game, I think, changed a little bit the perception of people. Look, I've got no problems leaving this job. You don't confuse me with a coach that's desperate for a job. I've turned down a job this week with another African nation. I've turned down a job last week with the Saudis. I've turned down jobs in Asia, and I've turned down jobs in South Africa to stay with this team. I'm not a desperate coach. I'll stay and do the job because I want to do it. I think I can take the team forward. The second I don't, I'll leave.
I think that he stood his ground. There were obviously pointed questions about his future, but that's journalists doing their job because he's always going to be asked about his future. I think that I think Bafana did do well overall. As I say, if you look at the teams in the semi-finals, Algeria, Senegal, Tunisia, and the other team whose name I've forgotten momentarily, then look at all their players who play in top leagues in Europe. Look at the quality of players that they have compared to our players. I mean, you've got to be realistic about it. You can't say, how many players do we have playing in La Liga? 0. How many players do we have playing in Serie A in Italy? 0. How many players do we have playing in the English Premier League? 0. And those are the top leagues in the world. The Bundesliga, 0. So we don't have the quality of player that Ivory Coast have, like Wilfried Zaha, or Egypt even had like Mohamed Salah. But we can play tactically and we can produce good performances. That doesn't, Zambia won the 2012 AFCON, but I don't think overall you can really expect South Africa to win an AFCON with the players they've got.